Hi guys! So today we're actually going to make some apple butter, and this was the first time I tried it and it is so good. Mine is almost gone because it has been a couple of weeks since I actually filmed in the making of the apple butter, so I am probably going to just do a voiceover. And this is actually super easy to make, but it does take a while, so you should probably put off about 2 hours at least for this. Even so, like I said, it is super easy to do, so even though it takes a while, I'm sure you will be perfect. So you need 1 whole kilo of apples, which is about 2.2 pounds, and then you just peel them and core them. And you'll need 100 grams of white sugar, 100 grams of brown sugar, you'll need a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon each of allspice and nellik. And then you need 2 deciliters of apple juice. I really hope you try this recipe out. It is truly delicious, and even though it's not really quick, it is definitely very tasty. So I do hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!
Okay, so you're just going to start out with peeling and then coring and chopping up a kilo of apples. And I would just recommend to put on some good music and just chill while you're doing this.
Would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the one who walks 1,000 miles to fall out and show no seen it before, it happens all the time. Maybe before you leave the world behind.
Chopping your apples, the smaller you chop them, the faster they will cook through. So it's really up to you, but just like not in big pieces. And you're just going to chop up all the apples and put them into the pot. Going to measure up your 2 deciliters of apple juice, and what kind of apple juice you use doesn't really matter that much, just use whatever you have at hand. And then you're going to measure out your spices, so it's 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. And then I actually realized my pot was too small, so I'm just going to transfer all the apples into a larger pot. And I'm going to just pour the apple juice over it and then put it on the stove. And then you're just going to measure out your sugar, so it's 100 grams of white sugar. Just remember to stir your apples occasionally, and then once the apple juice has gotten hot, you can just pour in your white sugar and stir it in thoroughly. And then you're also going to measure out 100 grams of brown sugar that you're going to add in later. Go ahead and stir your apples occasionally, and then you're going to let them boil until they are soft, probably around 20 to 25 minutes. And then just turn down the heat a little bit and put on a lid so that it boils through. So you can see my apples are getting really tender, and they do give off quite a bit of water, which is why you only need 2 deciliters of apple juice. just going to mash it all, and you should really use a hand mixer for this. I didn't have one, so I used a potato masher, and then I added it into my food processor the day later. And then you're just going to stir in your brown sugar as well as your spices when it's all mixed through. Again, I really do recommend using a hand mixer instead of a potato masher like I did. It just makes the whole consistency a lot smoother. And then you're just going to stir all the spices and the sugars into your apple sauce. And I just went over it with the masher one more time just to make sure. And then you're just going to leave it on the stove to simmer until it is a spreadable consistency. So probably like an hour to an hour and a half depending on your apples.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoy this video, and remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!